Hey guys, how are you all doing? And welcome to a weekend reading vlog. I'm actually participating in two 24-hour readathons this weekend, so it's basically a 48-hour readathon. I'm participating in the De-stressathon, which is hosted by De-stressathon. I don't know if she has a co-host or anything. Maybe Reading with a Boss, Layla? Not entirely sure. But I'm very excited for this readathon because obviously with everything going on in the world right now, we all kind of need like a de-stressor, so it's really fun. There's a whole like bingo board associated with it, which I'll get to in a minute, which I'm really excited for. The second readathon that I'm participating in is from Basically Brit. It's a Basically readathon or something like that. She does these every so often where she just does 24-hour readathons, but the theme is basically to read a book that's been on your TBR for forever. So I'm really excited for these two readathons. I don't know how well they're gonna go. I'm not working at all right now because of the whole COVID-19. I made the decision to not go to work. Yeah, so that's kind of what's happening. Let's chat about the TBRs. I am just going to talk about both TBRs at the same time because they might overlap. Specifically for the De-stressathon, I know that I'm starting off with Mockingjay by Suzanne Collins. This is obviously the third and final book in the Hunger Games series, but I'm currently rereading them and annotating them, and also low-key participating in the Hunger Games read-along that is co-hosted by Peyton and a few other people here on BookTube, which is really exciting. And this is obviously their April book, whereas May is going to be the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. So I'm really excited about this. I have not reread this in like 5 years. I'm looking real forward to it. It's gonna break my heart, I already know, but I'm just really excited to read this book and watch the movies because I've been literally craving watching Mockingjay recently, and I was like, no, you have to wait to read the book first. So that's what I've been doing. But I'm very excited for this. I don't know how long it's gonna take me to read, but I'm hoping not long. Tomorrow is a busier day than Sunday is gonna be. I have a few things to do. I'm gonna be building a friend's Lego set and putting some things up on my writing wall, which hopefully won't take too long. But the friend's Lego set is for the writing wall. It's going to go on the shelf I'm putting up, so hopefully that won't take too long. The Lego I think might take a little while, but the actual putting things up on the wall hopefully won't take too long. But really excited for this one. Hopefully, like I said, it won't take me too long to read. I am going to be starting it at midnight, which is in an hour and a half, roughly. But then I have two other books that work for the Basically Brit readathon that I could start in this first 24-hour readathon, just carry over. So we have The Reckoning of Noah Shaw by Michelle Hodkin. This is the second book in the Shaw Confessions trilogy, which is the spin-off and companion to The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer. And then we have Keeper by Kim Chance. I actually started this already. I'm 96 pages in, but I think I'm gonna have to start it over because I don't remember much. But these are the two books. I've been on my TBR for a long time. This one since 2018. Both of these since 2018 actually, so I need to read them. And the third book in this series actually comes out this year. I thought it had already come out, but then I was like, I don't remember hearing anyone talk about it. And then I looked up on Goodreads and it hasn't come out yet. And I honestly haven't had a desire to read this book. I bought it. I actually got it for Christmas. I asked for it for Christmas. But I don't love the first book, The Becoming of Noah Shaw. It kind of, the characters didn't feel right. Didn't like the way that the story went, but I'm hoping that this one's going to kind of redeem it. I don't know, like I said, I've never really felt drawn to read this book despite the fact that I own it, which I know is ridiculous. But then yesterday I was like looking at my shelf and I'm trying to find fantasy type books to read because that's the mood that I'm in, but I don't want like high fantasy quite yet. I'm not at that level. And so I looked at this on my shelf, my eye just kept coming back to it, and I read the first little beginning, and the first beginning is a letter from Noah going to Mara, and I was like, oh, I like this. Kind of in the mood for this. But if I don't like this book, then I don't think I'll continue on to the third one, even though it is beautiful. We'll see how it all goes, but I am kind of holding out hope that I will love this one. And then Keeper, I love Kim Chance. I think she's great, and I love her whole author story. And so, and I was enjoying what I did read of this. I really like the characters so far, especially Maggie. So I'm hoping that I can also get to this one. This has been on a couple of TBRs of mine, and I just never finished it. So I'm hoping that I read it and I love it. So it would be ideal if I could finish all three of these. I'm also low-key listening to Caraval on audio. I haven't started it yet, but I have it to listen to. So I've got an ambitious TBR, but I realized that I haven't been reading that much during weekdays. So looks like weekends are going to be where I'm thriving, hopefully. So this is the plan. I guess we're going to see how it goes. Hey guys, so it is 12:20. I missed midnight. I was too busy watching YouTube and making an aesthetic for a new book idea that I have, but like whatever. But I totally forgot that I said that I would talk about my bingo, the bingo thing for the readathon, the Destressathon, and then I ended the clip and then I was like, oh, I didn't talk about that. So this is the bingo. I'm not gonna go for like a full bingo blackout. like I typically try to do when there are bingo boards involved. Since this is a 24-hour readathon, it's just not realistic for me, but I am going to do one bingo. I'm going to try to do the middle row. So it's a reread a favorite, which works out perfectly to be Mockingjay. Wear something cozy. So I think I might wear tights and my Harry Styles sweater from my Harry Styles concert from 2018. And then make your favorite beverage. Depending on what the weather is like tomorrow, depending what I'm feeling, I might make either a hot chocolate or a smoothie, because those are two of my favorite beverages. That's what we're doing. So I've got my book, got my annotation pouch. I'm ready to get reading and see how late I can stay up reading. So let's just take off this dust jacket. I was gonna say let's rip it off, and then I was like no, because I love these dust jackets. I'm super excited for this. Let's just get started. Hey guys, so it's now 2:24 and I've been reading for a while. I haven't read as much as I could. I got distracted on YouTube for a little while because I was snacking on something, but I'm getting really tired now and I'm starting to lose concentration a little bit, so I'm gonna stop reading. I am on page 85 and I'm really enjoying this. Obviously it's the Hunger Games, it's Mockingjay, we all stan. At least I hope you stan. You better be standing. Anyways, yeah, I've been really enjoying annotating it. I've already got quite a few tabs in here. I even doodled a little rose at the part where Katniss is back in District 13 and there's a white rose left from President Snow as part of my annotations, so we love that as well. But I'm going to take off all of this makeup and just curl up into bed. I don't know what time I'm going to wake up tomorrow, but hoping that I can still get a lot of reading done, so I will see you guys when I wake up. Hey guys, so it's currently 10:03. I have not read a single page today. I was literally busy the entire day and I wasn't really expecting for things to take so long, but I kind of woke up a little bit late and then I was watching the Hunger Games read-along for Catching Fire with Peyton and the other co-hosts. That was about like an hour long, and then I was doing things in the scrapbook room for my writing desk area, so hopefully I can do that tour soon. And then I was building my friend's Lego set all day. So I kind of sacrificed a 24-hour readathon to do all those things, and the friend's Lego literally took us so many hours. And it's not even like a big set, so like, it's fine. So I have not touched Mockingjay all day, and I have got 2 hours until this readathon is over and the next one begins. So I'm going to try to finish this before it hits midnight, but we'll see how it goes. And then I think I'm going to jump into the Reckoning of Noah Shaw. And the only thing that I have to do tomorrow is I have one more thing to do in the other room for my writing wall, and then I'm done and I have no other plans. So hopefully that means that I can read a whole lot more tomorrow than I did today. But yes, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to read, and I will update you guys a little bit later. Okay, so it's just past midnight, so that first readathon, the De-stressathon, is now officially over for me, and I got to page 204 in Mockingjay. I am about halfway through the book, and it is destroying me. I've almost cried quite a few times already, and it's just, oh, I just love this world and these characters so much, and this book is so heartbreaking. If you haven't read it, just oof. So my plan is, I guess, to just continue reading this. I don't think I'm going to finish it tonight because I'm feeling really exhausted, so I guess this is going to bleed into the next readathon. It doesn't really count towards the actual theme of the Basically Brit's 24-hour readathon, which is to read a book that's been on your TBR for a long time, because I've already read this. That doesn't really count, but I have been wanting to reread it for a long time, so I guess I can spin it to be like that. But yeah, I think I am going to head off to bed soon after reading for a bit longer, but oof. I hate when you're rereading a book and you know when something sad is about to happen, and so like you start to cry in preparation for it happening. That just happened to me. I didn't actually cry, but I was like tearing up while I was reading, and now I've got like one like tear that was slowly starting to make its way down my face. So somebody just died. I'm not going to spoil who in case you haven't read the book, but if you haven't read The Hunger Games, what are you doing? It hurts every single time. But update, it is now 2:26 a.m. I am on Page 313. I meant to stop at page 300 and I didn't even notice that I went past that. So, I think I might just try to stay up for a little while. I don't think I'm going to finish the book tonight, but I'm going to try to get as close as I can get, I guess, until I'm too tired. But, no, I'm just sad. Another death just happened. Yeah, that just happened. I'm fine. I'm fine. It's now 2:58. I'm on page 347, and I should really be asleep, but at this point, I think I'm just gonna finish the book. That hurts. This book hurts. I am an actual mess. If you read Mockingjay, then the scene with the cat just happened with Buttercup. So if you know, you know. But I'm a mess. Why am I doing this to myself? Oh my god. Okay, so it is now 3:40 in the morning, and now that I have successfully finished Mockingjay and ruined my sleep schedule, it is time to try to go to bed, even though my heart has just been ripped out of my chest and then put back together, and I love this series. I love these characters, and I love it. I'm gonna go to bed. I'll talk to you guys when I wake up. Okay, so it is Sunday now. It is 4:40, almost p.m., and I be looking a mess, but it's fine. I've been reading on and off kind of all day, but I'm on page 90 of The Reckoning of Noah Shaw. I tried to find like a book review or like a synopsis of the first book in this series, The Becoming of Noah Shaw, because honestly, I read it 2 years ago. I don't remember anything that happened in that book except like a few things that really, in the grand scheme of the story, don't really matter. So I'm kind of really confused. I've forgotten some characters. I don't really know what's happening. I don't remember what happened in the first book, but I didn't like the first book, so I don't have the energy to like reread it and find out what's going on. So I'm just kind of floating along. I'm kind of bored, honestly. I do love Noah. I don't know. I don't know if the series is for me. I just don't know if it stacks up to that original, but anyways, I'm gonna pause reading because I'm feeling like I'm gonna fall asleep because I'm like that tired and that bored, so I'm just gonna go do something else. I will check back in with you guys a little bit later, but I've pretty much failed all my plans for these 2 readathons, so love that for me. Hey guys, so it is the end of the night. It is past midnight and the 24-hour readathon weekend is over. Both of the readathons are obviously over, so wrap up. I haven't read since I last updated you. I ended up watching YouTube and doing things on my computer for hours, but I really was doing nothing. So I basically wasted my entire night not reading, but that's fine. So wrap up for the entire weekend is I read all of Mockingjay, so that's good. I at least finished a book. Proud of myself for that. It's annotated. Fun times. Loved this, obviously. And then, for The Reckoning of Noah Shaw, I am currently on page 90, still, same as the last clip. And I'm not actually enjoying this at the moment. I'm kind of confused. Like I said earlier, I just don't remember enough from the book prior, which is usually when I like wait this long between books, I reread the first ones. Didn't do that with this one. Not going to. I'm going to try to keep reading. And hopefully it starts to make sense and get good, but my expectations are not high because I did not enjoy the first book. But, you know, I own it, so I'm going to read it. But all I'm saying is that this spin-off trilogy is not making me love my characters. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little weekend reading vlog. If you did, give it a huge thumbs up. Comment down below what you guys have been reading recently because I'd really like to know. Subscribe if you've not yet already, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.